With the extra Mary Lee today, it's Thursday in my city shack. Yeah, April the 12th, 2024. These my humble beginnings. Look, I was a foster child because my family was doing the most or whatever. I ended up with Catholic Charities. They transferred me to DCFS. I went to stay at 1335 East 75th Street with my foster families, the Redmonds. I became the originator of rap at the age of 8, 1975. I gave Oprah Winfrey my child abuse rap at the age of 17 in 1984. I gave it to her again in 1995 on 3 cassette tapes front and back. People been taking advantage of it ever since. They've been railroading me, trying to kill me. So I won't tell you these truths or whatever this stuff, but I've been exposing them all along. And that's why if you go to Daniel chapter 12, you will see 1335. 14 is Mississippi. They've been robbing me. Yeah, Oprah came from Mississippi. You understand? Money, Mississippi is down there right now getting over. This the 11th. These are the Christmas colors. My sobriety is December the 25th, 1997. I was born May 25th. This is 25, 14, and 11. 1967. I know it's hard for you to believe, but I only had 25,000 at one time, and that was for selling, music and general merchandise at the end of, my reign, like in 2005 or six or something like that. You understand what I'm saying? You would have thought I've had more, right? Never had a new car, never had a day at the spa. I got railroaded May 31st, 2008 for so-called disarming a police officer doing a routine traffic stop, um, tinted windows on Devon and Clark and Rogers Park, the same area that I, got sober at and helped the community grow. And they turned around and, dogged me out. That's what they usually do, though. And that was right down the street from Al Capone Valentine Day Massacre area. Real talk. I mean, this is all real, legit, actual, factual. So there's a lot of people out there I know you think they got it going on. That's only because they stepped on me to get to where they're at, and they didn't appreciate me and stuff. Now, my higher power allowed me to figure out everything, even though they tried to kill me in 2016, the day after Mother's Day, which was on May 9th, after sleeping on the first district police station floor on Mother's Day, May 8th of 2016, while staying sober at AA meeting for homeless at the same time because of my enemies hating me for whatever reason other than I'm a real motherfucker and shit. So I come back to tell my enemies this is the seven. Seven is completion, right? Now you got the 7 and 11. If I'm a bet on anybody, it's gonna be myself. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. I didn't sell drugs to get, you know, where I'm at. And that's nowhere fast. I started really um, by submitting Oprah my child abuse rap, like I said, and some schoolwork that I got 100 on my math test. You know, so I was proud because the teachers didn't want to teach me, but my youngest niece taught me division, and I was happy, and I sent it to Oprah. That's when people was a little nicer, and you could get things through or whatever and stuff. But humble beginnings. Now everybody's black and bougie and doing the most and stuff. But I'm still grateful. Real talk. I had a general assistant check back in the day. If y'all real Chicago, we had food stamps. You understand what I'm saying? They look like money. And we had a general assistant check. And I came down to my last $40 of a general assistant check. And I had met this lady by the name of Donna Marie Evans, Italian stallion, troublemaker, but she's smart and bougie, and she stole my writings and stuff. Real talk, and the word got around or whatever and stuff. That I'm a writer who out the bam, and people came up off of me because she had a childhood support, and I was still trying to figure stuff out or whatever. I done figured it out now. So yeah, back in the day it was a general assistant check, and I would get like 100 some a month or whatever and stuff and some food stamps or whatever. And it came down to $40, and I went and invested it in some general merchandise. It was called Jewtown back in the day. You understand? I took it to the streets and started selling general merchandise like pantyhose, socks, woo out the bam, and then I got a hold to the music because the Chinese people had stole it. Then I had to, get it from the Arabs. Then I had to get it from the DJs. Then I had to get it from the police, and then by the time it was almost over for me to leave the streets or whatever, you understand, then I was able to, you know, put the music together and give it to the people the way I want it, along with my book, rhymes, poems, and metaphors, plus one song for free. So a gift is from God and a surprise to kill you. You understand what I'm saying? This is the 13th. This is Donna Maria's son, you know, birthday, the 13th. You understand what I'm saying? Is it a good luck number or a bad luck number? Because what goes around comes around. That's the honest to God's truth. So you got the 11 and the 13. You understand what I'm saying, Mario Brothers? And his sisters, you understand what I'm saying? You can't rob God and think you keep all that. We had generated at least $1 zillion for real. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm this, you know, reason why people start standing up for themselves, because I stood up for myself at the age of 6 in 1973 for being a child abuse victim. And I advocated for the ones who couldn't do it for themselves. But when they, you know, sold their soul and, you know, they thought they couldn't get out, you understand? I found the way, but obviously some of them in too deep and they just, you know, think, you know, that's the only way to do bad. And I don't do bad. I really don't. You know, now if you provoke me, I have to defend myself. But other than that, you know, I'm a real motherfucker. I ain't sell drugs. I stood up for myself. And that's why in 1997, you know, I've been sober ever since. And they tried to take my sobriety. Thought I'd fall off, start doing drugs and lose hope and turn to dope. But, you know, I ain't crazy. Real talk. So they got to let me go. And they got to give me my, you know, dream. Manifestation of the Martin Luther King, I have a dream. And Oprah Winfrey, you know, came up off of me because, like I said, I gave him my story and he came up with the color purple in 1985. And that's after 84. And 7/15 is July 15, my foster sister Kimberly Redmond birthday. So, you know, Oprah, you owe us a lot of money. One more time for the ones in the back. I'm an originator of rap since the age of 8, 1975. Now, if that don't convince you, you just dumb as fuck. Peace.